And here we go. The green flag comes out here in All-Star Weekend at Texas Motor Speedway. It begins with a 17-lap All-Star Showdown with the non-winners and non-chasers competing for only one spot to transfer into the All-Star race, and that goes to the winner of this race. Dion Scott starts on the pole. The 42 Joshua Balkin tries to make a move, but Dion Scott puts a block. Here comes second place DJ Curtis. Curtis going on the bottom, returning to the series, and he's going to try to get second away from Bolt in the 42, and he does. So RCR doing a pretty good job so far. A good start for them with two cars in the top two. But here comes Dylan Thoreau in the 43 looking to break it up. As Dylan Thoreau takes second away from the 31. We have our first caution today in the showdown, and it's a big wreck involving most of the pack. A lot of drivers involved. They're spinning out. A lot of spins. A lot of drivers involved. A tough break for them. Sean Harple, the teammate of the 31, is also in it. And on the restart with 11 laps to go, Dylan Thoreau would take the lead from Dion Scott, who led during the caution period. And there's still smoke coming out on the first caution already. There's still smoke left over. Thoreau has pulled away. What a big run he got on the bottom, and he's already pulled away out of the lead with 10 laps to go. It is a pretty short showdown race, so, well, it's just for the winner. The winner gets to the All-Star race. O'Neal Balvin now in second. He moves up to the second position, getting a pass on Nick Pericles. Nathan Hudson is moving up as well. He moved up to third place. But now he's in a battle for that position with Jacob Lawler. Lawler goes on the bottom, but won't be able to pull off the move. And just a few laps later, Nathan Hudson would take second away from O'Neal Balvin. And Hudson gets on the bottom. His eyes are now focused on getting the 43 Dylan Thoreau. Thoreau is a comfortable lead right now. Just 4 laps to go here in the showdown. It was a pretty boring race most of the day, but that's just the beginning here at Texas. Nathan Hudson closing in on the 43. Will he get a good run on the bottom so he can make a pass? We'll see if he does. Hudson on the bottom, looking back, looking to get the draft from Dylan Thoreau, looking to get enough draft to take the lead with 3 laps to go, looking to get that one transfer spot into the All-Star race. Down turn 1, and he's not going to get the good run. Thoreau does a great job at blocking Nathan Hudson down turn 1. He puts up a good block, and Nathan Hudson drops back. Now he's stuck in a battle with second with O'Neal Balvin. Balvin got the better run, better line. Here he comes on the bottom, and he'll get it away from the 24. 2 laps to go for Dylan Thoreau. John Gilbert is pulling up to the top 5, but these guys are trying to catch up to the 43 for the only transfer spot in this season's showdown. And now the 43 has no competition in the back. The white flag is going to come out for the 43 with 1 lap to go. He took the lead on the restart on the only caution here in the All-Star Showdown over Dion Scott, and has not given up the lead since. He's got lap car of Cody Hagan in front of him, but I'm not sure if they'll catch up to him in time. Just 2 turns away from Dylan Thoreau collecting the win and transferring to the All-Star race. O'Neal Balvin, he looks to get a good run. Here he comes down the final 2 turns. Balvin's coming up. Thoreau's trying to put a block. He does. And Dylan Thoreau's going to come off the final turn to win the All-Star Showdown. And with that win, becomes the only driver from the showdown to transfer into the All-Star race. And he just dominated the second half of the showdown after taking the lead from Dion Scott, who finished in 12th. And Dylan Thoreau's the winner. He will advance the All-Star race. And now let's take you on to the main feature. Here we go. And now our feature presentation, the All-Star Race from Texas Motor Speedway. Green flag is out in this 34-lap race just for pride and for bragging rights. It's just only for bragging rights. The winner will get from the All-Star race. Seth Cole starts on the pole because he's the only driver to have won 3 races this season. But Connor Breen has now moved up to second over Ryan Casey. And Breen is now trying to close in on the 13 of Seth Cole. Whoa, boy, that was pretty close. The 38, that's Mason Powers, nearly getting into Abby Sachs, but the first caution came out in the same corner anyway. Big wreck in the back, and Alex Rago's in it, Marchese's in it, Dan Coffey's in it, Zachary Fitzwater's in it. Oh man, Sam Rogers is in it. What a way to start off the All-Star race with a big caution like that. We had our caution on the second lap in the showdown, which pretty much decided who was going to win the showdown almost, but it did pretty much decide who won. But this first caution, we're just far from ending here in the All-Star race. And look, Mason Powers took the lead. I'm sorry if I said Eric Powers. It's Mason Powers, as Eric is running in another 38 car competing against him. Nick DeVasso now takes second place as Connor Breton has now moved up to the lead. And DeVasso looks to close in on the 47. He's pretty close, really early right now. Seth Cole on the bottom. Seth Cole moves up to third place. He dropped from the pole, and now he's looking to regain his lead, but he's got a long way to go. Nick DeVasso goes on the bottom, gets the pass on the 47. Ryan Casey goes down below for third place. And DeVasso pulls away over Connor Breen, gets a good run off turn 4, and will take the lead here on lap number 9. 3 laps later, though, Connor Breen would retaliate as he goes for the lead again, going on the bottom. Now, he has the preferred line, but can he make it work just like how Nick DeVasso did 3 laps earlier? And he does. What a move by Connor Breen. He waited for the right time, was a little patient. It took him 3 laps. But he retook the lead from Nick DeVasso, and now DeVasso's teammate Mason Powers is up to third place. And oh boy, look at this. Powers got a better run off the bottom. DeVasso dropping, and Powers takes second place. But the lap car would come in a couple laps later. Connor Breen's lead would be evaporated almost. Oh man, Roberts gets held up by the 44 Sam Rogers, the lap car. Roberts did move up to third place, but Mason Powers is going to take the lead away from the 47, and Mason is off. Mason gets the lead, and Breen will have to play catch-up again halfway through. Pit stops underway here at the All-Star race. Connor Breen's going to pit early than everybody else. I wonder if that's going to be part of his pit strategy, to pit early before anybody, and then probably get the better line when everyone stays out, and then they have to come down pit road. Battle for second, we have 3 front row motorsports cars in the top 3. Powers is in the lead. Jordan Davis is second. DeVasso's third, but that would go away as those 3 among the rest of the field would come down pit road and take their pit stops. And boy, we had a commotion here on pit road. Oh, Daniel Voiles, he got hit by Johnny Garner coming out of pit road and is up in smoke. And since he can't go back and just turn around into his pit stall and fix the damage, he's gonna have to go into pit road again the long way, and that's gonna cause big trouble for the cars coming out behind him. DeVasso has moved out, but Jordan Davis gets held up. Davis has nowhere to go. He gets stuck in the line of the 95. He can't move. Voiles is up in smoke. He can't. Well, he's already out of pit road. He's going to have to go in again to fix the damage he had coming out of pit road. Davis gets held up, and he's going to lose a lot of positions. And it's a tough break for Jordan Davis, who was running as high as second in the race. And he nearly got hit by Alex Hawkins. That was a close call back there. But a tough break for Jordan Davis. He could have been a competitor here today, but he got held up by Daniel Voiles after he took damage on pit road, and it cost him the chance at a victory. Pit stop cycled out with 10 laps to go. Breton retakes the lead, but Nick DeVasso going to second place right now, making a move on Anthony Lopez. And Ryan Casey is now up to third place. Ryan Casey looks to close in. But Lopez gets second place moments later. Casey would drop out of the picture very quickly. Lopez is now in second with 8 laps to go. DeVasso looks to go on the bottom, though, to take second. Nick DeVasso takes it away. This is good news for Connor Breton. He can pull away now. And DeVasso takes second place. Seth Cole in third. I do apologize for the lag in the middle. I don't know what's going on with Entertown 3 lately, but yeah, that's been happening lately in my recent races, but I try to fix it as best as I can. But anyway, Nick DeVasso goes on the bottom to take the lead, but here comes a lap car. Sam Rogers, is he going to be a factor? Gonna come down the bottom, and DeVasso takes the lead. DeVasso leads, and Connor Breen gets held up by Rogers. A tough break for him. I think Breen led the most laps today, but that day's gonna go up in smoke thanks to him being held up by the lap traffic, especially the 44. 5 laps to go for Nick DeVasso. Ryan Casey behind him, battling for second against Anthony Lopez. He's hoping to pull away and come home with a victory. Ooh, we got a big spin. Connor Breen's day goes from bad to worse. He nearly got turned, but he saves it. He nearly got turned by Eric Powers, but he saved it. What a save by him. But the caution would come out with 2 to go. Here comes Lopez. Lopez on the bottom of the caution. He'll take the lead. DeVasso, he can do nothing but try to defend, and he's not going to do it. Lopez wins it under the caution flag. Big wreck in front. Oh no, DeVasso is hit. DeVasso is hit. He got hit under the caution flag. A big wreck happening near turn 1. They couldn't clear them in time, and DeVasso was not able to avoid it because he was stuck on the high line. He just couldn't avoid the wreck. And unfortunately, his day, well, it was awful. It just was dreadful. His day went from a great day to an awful day, and it was a heartbreaker for Nick DeVasso getting involved in the wreck. But coming off the final corner, Anthony Lopez is going to go from not being in the chase to a spoiler to an all-star race win. Anthony Lopez redeemed himself after he lost his chase spot for posting a spoiler in most sport. And now he's won an all-star race to make up for it. And here's the final view of the wreck. Sam Rogers got into Joseph Shrigley. Rogers was really slow coming near the start-finish line. He hits Daniel Coffey and hits Justin Roberts. But that would not be the end of it, as, again, 27 Alex Ragow gets right into the 44. A big wreck coming in. And one more wreck. Devin Whitston is involved. Everybody's flipping. And there's Nick DeVasso's incident. DeVasso gets hit. And Whitston is involved. And there's DeVasso's day going up in flames. Wow, he had been one of the big runners here this race, but a wreck cost him the win. Anthony Lopez, redemption for the 55, wins the All-Star race from Texas Motor Speedway. We hope you enjoyed our race weekend from Texas. The chase is about to begin. So we hope we'll see you guys at the start of the chase. And Anthony Lopez celebrates his all-star race win. Hopefully it doesn't spoil this time. And we'll see you guys when the chase begins. Hope you enjoyed our race. Take care, everybody.